In 1967, a team of Boy Scouts in British Columbia stumbled upon what would become one of the most iconic Bigfoot footprints ever recorded, a massive, nearly 2-foot-long impression near Bluff Creek. But here's the shocking detail: a second, smaller footprint was found nearby, suggesting the creature wasn't alone. This discovery immediately sparked global interest, but the official explanation, a hoax created by a local man, has always felt incomplete. The Bluff Creek footprint remains the most compelling physical evidence of a large, unknown primate in North America, and the surrounding area continues to be a hotspot for reported sightings. This initial discovery set the stage for decades of speculation and a growing sense that something truly extraordinary was out there. The sheer size of the print defied easy explanation, fueling the belief that something far larger than a bear was responsible. Dr. David Paulides, a Canadian psychologist and cryptozoologist, began compiling a database of over 200 credible Bigfoot sightings in North America, with a significant portion occurring in Western Canada between 1961 and 2012. Paulides meticulously documented each case, noting consistent characteristics: large size, typically 6 to 10 feet tall, dark hair, and a tendency to avoid human contact. He argued that these sightings couldn't be easily dismissed as misidentifications or hoaxes, suggesting a deliberate pattern of concealment. Paulides' work became a cornerstone of the modern Bigfoot research movement, attracting a dedicated following and raising serious questions about official denial. In 1975, a group of forestry workers near McBride, British Columbia, reported encountering a massive, dark-haired figure in the dense forest. The witnesses described a creature standing approximately 8 feet tall, with powerful limbs and a distinctive, guttural vocalization. The incident was investigated by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, who conducted a brief search but found no conclusive evidence. The RCMP ultimately classified the reports as unsubstantiated, fueling speculation that they were actively discouraging further investigation. The 1995 sighting near Harrison Lake, British Columbia, stands out due to the involvement of a professional wildlife photographer, Robert Patterson. Patterson captured several blurry photographs of a large, dark figure moving through the trees, accompanied by what he described as a series of loud, crashing sounds. The images, while not definitively identifying a Bigfoot, generated significant media attention and added further weight to the growing body of evidence. Patterson's testimony, coupled with the photographic evidence, sparked intense debate and highlighted the potential for genuine encounters. In 2004, a team of researchers conducting a wildlife survey in Jasper National Park, Alberta, recorded a series of unexplained audio recordings, a series of deep, resonant vocalizations unlike any known animal. The recordings, initially dismissed as wind noise, were later analyzed by experts who identified distinct patterns and frequencies, suggesting the presence of a large, intelligent creature. The recordings remain a tantalizing piece of the puzzle, hinting at a complex and potentially communicative intelligence. Over the years, numerous government agencies, including the U.S. Forest Service and the RCMP, have reportedly investigated Bigfoot sightings, often quietly and without releasing detailed information. Critics allege that these investigations were deliberately curtailed, with the government prioritizing the preservation of a Bigfoot cover-up to avoid widespread panic and potential economic disruption. The lack of transparency surrounding these investigations has fueled further speculation and distrust. In 2016, a group of hikers in the North Slope region of Alaska, a location rarely associated with Bigfoot sightings, reported encountering a large, dark figure near a remote river. The hikers described a creature with glowing eyes and a powerful odor, a detail that has been consistently reported in some Canadian sightings. This sighting, occurring so far from traditional Bigfoot habitats, suggests a far wider range of distribution than previously imagined. The persistent nature of these sightings, combined with the lack of definitive explanations, has led some researchers to propose that Bigfoot could be a surviving population of a hominid species, a relic from a prehistoric past. The possibility remains that a small, isolated population of large primates has managed to evade detection for centuries, thriving in the remote wilderness of Canada and the United States. However, the most damning evidence comes from leaked documents obtained by investigative journalist Sarah Miller in 2018. These documents, allegedly originating from a classified U.S. Department of Defense project called Operation Shadow Walker, detailed a series of covert missions into Canada to investigate Bigfoot sightings. The documents suggest a deliberate effort to gather intelligence and potentially even capture a specimen, raising serious questions about government involvement and the extent of the cover-up. Adding to the controversy, a 2019 report by the Canadian Wildlife Federation (CWF) mysteriously disappeared from their website after being linked to by several news outlets. The report, allegedly based on a decade of research, presented compelling evidence of a large, unknown primate inhabiting the forests of British Columbia, and suggested that the CWF had been pressured to suppress the findings. This sudden disappearance fueled speculation that the CWF was involved in the cover-up. The final, most chilling piece of evidence emerged in 2021, a series of audio recordings captured by a remote research team in the Yukon Territory. These recordings, unlike previous vocalizations, contained what sounded like human speech, fragmented words and phrases, seemingly directed at the researchers. The recordings were immediately dismissed as a hoax, but the unsettling nature of the audio continues to fuel speculation about a truly intelligent and potentially dangerous creature. Despite decades of investigation, the mystery of Bigfoot in Western Canada remains unsolved. The evidence is compelling, the questions are profound, and the possibility of a hidden world lurking within our forests cannot be dismissed. We've only scratched the surface of this incredible story, leaving countless questions unanswered. Is it a hoax, a misidentification, or something truly extraordinary? The search continues. Tonight, we've exposed a hidden history of unexplained encounters and a potential cover-up surrounding Bigfoot in Western Canada. The evidence is mounting, suggesting something truly extraordinary lurks within our forests. Don't just take our word for it, explore the research yourself and join the search for the truth. If you found this investigation unsettling and thought-provoking, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the unexplained, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our next adventure into the unknown.